Hello and welcome to St. Mary's High School, home of the Rams, where tonight we kick off the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase with the first game of the day between the St. Mary's JV Rams and the New Hope JV Lady Tigers. I'm Jeremy Hurtado. I'll bring you all the action today as we get set for the game between the Tigers and the Rams. They're announcing the starting lineups here for both teams. Starters for New Hope JV are Tony McCrae, Callie Cage, Madison Bernay, Lila Reynolds, and Helen Lasik. Starters for St. Mary's, Serenity Santos, Joy Orsina, 11, Glenn Ellie Batista. Number 13, Cameron Fields. And number 23, Deandra Bomar. So we're excited here to get set to bring you game one of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase here on NorCal Sports TV. Again, Jeremy Hurtado here with my producer Dion I as we're getting set here for the initial tip. New Hope Academy will be in navy uniforms with gold lettering, while St. Mary's has the home white uniforms with green lettering. New Hope comes all the way from Landover, Maryland, to bring you the action today to take on the home team, the St. Mary's Rams. Helen Lasik getting set to jump for the Lady Tigers against Cameron Fields. We're underway here as St. Mary's wins the tip. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Hope. It'll be St. Mary's ball. Santos has the ball taken away from her by Reynolds. New Hope on the offensive possession. St. Mary's coached by Regina Camera, while New Hope Academy is head coached by Michelle Watts. Ball goes out of bounds again. Last touch by St. Mary's, so New Hope will have it here. 0-0 our score as we get started here the first quarter of the first game of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. Stay with us for 22 straight basketball games here over the weekend as we bring you games live tonight, all day tomorrow, and then again on Monday. 22 basketball games from some of the best high school basketball teams in the nation live here from St. Mary's High School in Stockton, California. Batista in the corner was trapped. Got to get over to her teammate. Shot goes up by Santos. No good. Rebound, though, by Fields. Again, St. Mary's comes away with the rebound. Shot short, and Lasik comes away with it for New Hope. So far, both teams feeling each other out. Neither one able to get a basket to go through. 6:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Intercepted pass there by Reynolds for New Hope. McCray running things, gets it down low, now back out. Nice drive there by Bernay, and she puts the first 2 points on the board for the Tigers. Now Tigers show a little pressure here. St. Mary is able to get through it. Nice dish there. Layup goes off the rim. Rolls off into the hands of Lasik. St. Mary's in your face. Man-to-man defense here. New Hope works around the outside. 3-point shot up. Rattles back iron. Too strong, but the rebound by Reynolds. Her shot is no good as well. New Hope gets the board, though, has another chance here. Third opportunity. Reynolds running shot. Short. Gets her own rebound again. Fourth possession here for New Hope. Fourth opportunity to score here in this offensive set. They get it down low to Lasik, and Lasik goes off the glass with the left hand, and giving New Hope a 4-point lead. Again, pressure in the backcourt by the Tigers. St. Mary's able to get it up across half court, now into the offensive possession. Wild shot by Orsina goes no good. New Hope. Bernay drives, shot long, back iron. Fight for the rebound comes off to St. Mary's. Bomar heads up court, but has an pass intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds, 1-on-3, lays it up, no good. Orsia there for the defense for St. Mary's. Now we got a replay here of the entry pass down low to Lasik when she went up with it with the left hand off the glass a few moments ago, giving the Tigers a 4-point lead. This broadcast of St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCS-TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and other standardized tests. Visit your edsolutions.com for details. By Kevin Lincoln for mayor, as well as the 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com ANG for everything All NorCal Games. Back to live action here. St. Mary's 3-point shot up short by Batista. Goes out of bounds. Be possession going to New Hope Academy. St. Mary's now showing a little pressure for the first time here in the backcourt. New Hope gets through it. McCray dribbles for the Tigers. Gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds, 12-foot jump shot, short. Rebound, though, by Lasik, and she's got 4 points here in the first quarter as the Lady Tigers now lead 6-0 over the St. Mary's Rams. There's a quick replay of Lasik getting the offensive glass and putting it back up for the Lady Tigers. There's another angle of it there brought to you by our crew, showing you Lasik doing work down low. Now we have a turnover as Bernay steps out of bounds on the sideline, giving the ball back to the Rams. Checking in for the Rams for the first time tonight, Stella Sickward, number 14, with the ball there. Coming away with the ball for New Hope is Cage. Cage gets to Reynolds, and he has the ball stripped out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. Nice entry pass there by Callie Cage to Lila Reynolds off the set inbound play. Foul called on St. Mary's. See on the replay there, foul on number 14, Stella Sickward. First free throw for Reynolds is up and good. Second free throw, also nothing but net. Brings the score to 8-0. Checking in for the Lady Tigers, Janiyah Margon, as well as checking in for St. Mary's, Anna Pedrucci. New Hope picking up pressure in the front court. Pass nearly intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds came flying from half court there, got a hand on it, nearly intercepted the pass. It came cross court by the Rams, but the Rams will get the ball here inbound from the sideline. Now Bomar drives, tries to kick it over to her teammate, has the ball go out of bounds. Tried to give her over to Cameron Fields. Fields had the ball go off her hands, though, and out of bounds, so it'll be a New Hope ball. Here, 2:57 left to go here in the first quarter with the Lady Tigers of New Hope up 8-0. Reynolds quickly down court, has her drop blocked by Cameron Fields. Then the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reynolds. Turn the ball over to St. Mary's. Here we go. Here's the replay of Reynolds streaking down the court. Has her shot blocked at the top by Cameron Fields. Nice job there by Fields, preventing it back. Skit for New Hope Academy. Three-point shot up, rattles around, comes off. Rebound comes, though, to St. Mary's. Fields up with the shot. Again, it's short. And Reynolds comes away with it. But now Reynolds is in trouble. Has the ball nearly taken away, but it goes out of bounds off of Pedrischi. So New Hope Academy will maintain possession here just throughout half court as they inbound in the back court. Checking in, Naya Buyuk for New Hope. She shot a little long, but it's rebounded by Electra Ambert for New Hope Academy, giving them a 10-0 lead here with 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Three-point shot up long by Orsine. Rebound goes out of bounds. Here's the replay there of Electra Ellenbert doing work down at the offensive end with the rebound and basket for the Lady Tigers. Nice steal there by Anastina Patterson. Ashanti Patterson, for St. Mary's. But she gets called for the foul. .144 left to go here in the first quarter. New Hope Academy up 10-0 over St. Mary's. St. Mary's comes up full court press. Creates a turnover there as New Hope Academy travels and turns the ball over to the Rams. Checking into the game, back into the game for St. Mary's, Serenity Santos and Stella Sickward. Rams still looking to get on the board here in the first quarter as they trail 10-0. In the first game of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase here live on NorCal Sports TV. Santos' pass goes into the backcourt. It's recovered by the Rams. 10 on the shot clock as she comes down court, and then she's fouled by Callie Cage. Santos pass went in the backcourt. Bomari got it and ended up picking up the foul on Cage. Team's second. Inbound pass is intercepted by Tony McCrae. She gets it up to Margon, but the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Hope there as her shot was off the mark. And St. Mary's take over possession once again. Aggressive defense there by New Hope Academy. And the foul's called on Madison Burney. .101 left to go here in the first quarter. St. Mary's in the white uniforms trimmed with green and black has a shot blocked by it, but the pass is intercepted back by Santos, and Santos lays it up and in for the first points of the night for St. Mary's. Margot has the ball go out of her hands right into Santos' hands for St. Mary's. Santos takes it, lays it up and in. 4 quick points there in the last 20 seconds for St. Mary's. Cuts the lead to 10-4. Shot clock off, 18 on the game clock here as we wind down in the first quarter. McCrae's pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with New Hope. There's a replay of the interception and layup by Santos there for St. Mary's. 11.9 left to go here in the first quarter. Inbound pass knocked away. St. Mary's comes away with it. Batista goes down court, gets fouled. Foul called on Margon for New Hope Academy. So that'll be 5.6 seconds left now here in the first quarter. St. Mary's 3-point shot up wide right by Felicia Parra. And that'll end the first quarter of play here as our score 10-4. St. Mary's trails here on NorCal Sports TV. Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. Sports Star Mag. Go to our online website for prep sports coverage. We have basketball rankings every week. For more information, go to sportstarmag.com. So we get set to start the second quarter of play here. New Hope Academy out of Maryland up 10-4 over this homestanding St. Mary's Rams. McCray over to Cage. Cage shot up and good. Nice 16-foot shot there for Cage. Actually, they gave her a three-pointer on that. Nope, they're correcting it now. It's just a two-pointer. I thought she was inside the three-point line. Ball taken away by Lasik. Gives it back over to Bernay, and she's fouled on the drive. Here's the replay. Last time down by Cage. Again, shows she's clearly inside the three-point line there. Madison Bernay, free throw up a little short there on the first attempt. She'll get a second. This time she overcompensates a little short long on the free throw. So 0-2 from the free throw line there. Quickly, St. Mary's down court. Shot blocked again by Helen Lasik for New Hope Academy. Bomar to take it in for St. Mary's. Inbounds the ball to Fields, but Fields dribbles it on the inbound line. It'll be a turnover. 7:23 left to go here. 12-4 our score. New Hope Academy over the Rams. Nice interception there by Santos of the pass. Gives St. Mary's the ball back. Three-point shot up and good by Janella Batista. Cuts the lead down to 5 for New Hope. Lasik down low. Nice entry pass there by Callie Cage. And that's 6 points for Helen Lasik here in the first half as we get a replay of the three-point shot by Glenella Batista. And we'll be back with more action on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
St. Mary's set to inbound here, trailing 14-7. Minute into the second quarter. New Hope. Big pressure, but the ball goes over the top. Santos now has it over to Batista. Working around the outside goes St. Mary's. Nice cut there. Back pass intercepted. And goes out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. Batista cut to the rim. They found her. She tried to make an extra pass over to Fields and then went out of bounds off of Fields. Nice interception there by Fields, though, to get the ball back for St. Mary's. And her pass gets tipped out of bounds by Cage. So St. Mary's will have it. Baseline inbounds. Batista hit the three-pointer just a few possessions ago for the Rams. Now Santos shoots the three-pointer. Up, comes off wide right. Into the hands of New Hope, and New Hope pushes as Cage stops, shoots, and has the ball roll in off the rim. Hit all of the rim and rolled back down for 2 more points for New Hope Academy. Quickly into the front court, though, come the Rams. Ball almost taken away. Now we fight for it. Loose ball called jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Rams. (16-7) our score. 5:41 left to go here in the second quarter. Just getting underway for a great night of basketball here at the 2020 MLK Showcase here at St. Mary's. Basket there by Bomar for the Rams. And now she has her hands in it and steals it down the offensive side. Gets it over to Santos. Santos, 1-on-3, decides to try and kick it out, but has the ball taken away. And then Batista steals it back and has her shot blocked again by Helen Lasik. That's her third blocked shot. There's a replay. Last time down court for St. Mary's as Deandra Bomar got around the big shot blocker that time and got 2 points on the board for the Rams. Batista, three-point shot, short. Rebound comes off the Lasik. She's tied up, though, by Bomar, and it creates a jump ball. This time position area goes over to New Hope Academy. St. Mary's tried some pressure, but Lasik down court. New Hope was able to get it to her, and she's now got 8 points and 3 blocks here in the first half. Here you see they beat the pressure down. Lasik waiting down there all alone, lays it up and in. 18-9 our score here. St. Mary's inbounds it. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. St. Mary's almost loses possession there. Santos has it now for the Rams. Drives, layup, no good. Batista with the rebound. Almost has the ball taken away. She gets on the ground and gets it, creating another tie-up. And now we have a third one here in the last minute and a half. This time it goes back to St. Mary's. So they'll have the ball, 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Anna Pedrucki checks back in for St. Mary's. Santos over to Pedrucci. Pedrucci with the three-point shot up and good for St. Mary's. So instant offense as she checks in off the bench. New Hope back down quickly. Madison Bernay with the 2 points for New Hope Christian, or New Hope Academy rather. Petrucci, three-point shot. A little long. The rebound comes off to St. Mary's. And then the follow-up doesn't go as Lasik picks up another rebound for New Hope Academy. Renee with the drive, baseline, shot comes off. And into my lap here. As we see Bernay, last time, laying it up and in for New Hope Academy. 3:36 left to go here in the second quarter. 20-12 our score. Santos on the drive for St. Mary's. Shot, running shot is no good, but she's fouled on the process by Electra Allenbert. Her first, team fifth, as we see the replay here of Santos with the running shot and drawing the foul there on Allenbert. Sends her to the line to shoot two. First one up, no good. Second free throw up, a little off to the right. Rebound, though, by Sickward. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by New Hope Academy. So St. Mary's will have a baseline to inbound here. Inbound pass is stolen by Margon. Quickly down court come New Hope Academy. Now they reset. Reynolds shot. Halfway in and out. No good, but Lasik there for the follow. Unofficially, she now has 10 points, leading all scorers. Quick three-point shot here in by Felicia Parra goes for St. Mary's. That's their third three-point basket here of the first half. Now an interception created by Bomar. Bomar on the drive, pass over to Santos. Santos has the ball go off her hands and out of bounds. Here's a replay of Parra hitting the three-point basket for St. Mary's. In transition, cutting the lead down to 7 for New Hope Academy. Nice cut there to the basket. Shot doesn't go, though, for New Hope Academy, and St. Mary's comes away with the rebound. Rebound. Shot, no good. Again, Fields had a chance to cut in the lead again, but Lasik comes away with the rebound for New Hope Academy. McCrae's pass out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. McCrae gets it into Allenbert. Allenbert high off the glass. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Comes away with by St. Mary's. And now we got a foul called on Reynolds for New Hope Academy. That's a 6-team foul. One more, they'll go to the... One more, we'll be shooting some free throws for St. Mary's. 1:57 left to go here in the first half. Our score 22-15. Shot short, comes away with it by Allenbert for New Hope Academy. St. Mary's defense creates possible turnover, and it is last touched by New Hope Academy, out of bounds, as Batista will inbound the ball here for St. Mary's. So the game started with a 10-0 run by New Hope Academy. St. Mary's cut back in the lead by some three-point baskets and playing good defense here. Cuts down to 7 here. 22-15 with 1:20 left to go here in the first half. Running shot up, no good. Rebound by Lysick for New Hope. Lasik gets the ball down low, and again, that's just too easy, as she has now 12. Half of the New Hope Academy points have been scored by her down in the paint here in the first half. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Santos over to Parra. St. Mary's works around the outside. Shot up, three-pointer, good by Orsine. Orsine added to the list now of three-point shot makers for St. Mary's. And right now, the three-point shot's what's kept St. Mary's in the game. Cross-court pass comes over to Margon. Her shot, no good, but she gets her own rebound. Goes back up with it and is fouled. Fouled on the play by Orsine, as we see Orsine hit the three-point shot here last time down for St. Mary's. 18 seconds left to go here in the first half. 24-18 our score, as Margon goes to the free throw line, hits her first. Nyla Bike checks back in for New Hope Academy. Second free throw up and good. So 18 seconds left to go here in the first half. St. Mary's with the ball, shot clock off. Chance for last possession, last shot of the half if they choose. Santos drives baseline, has her pass intercepted by Bernay. Bernay quickly up court, has the ball knocked out of bounds with 4 seconds left. New Hope will have a sideline out of bounds play with a chance to add to their lead. Inbounds to Lasik off the block on the right side. Shot up, foul called on Cameron Fields with 1:7 left to go here in the first half. Sends Helena Lasik back to the line. Free throw up and good. Give her 13 points here unofficially in the first half. Second free throw up. Nothing but net as well as she keeps adding to her point total here in the first half. Last second heave by Batista up, no good. And that's the end of the first half with our score. New Hope Academy 28, St. Mary's Rams 18. This broadcast of the St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Recruiting Boost, Athletic College Placement Services. Erica Westoff, Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and other standardized tests. Visit youredsolutions.com for details. Kevin Lincoln for mayor. The 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games related and recaps from previous years. Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. Sports Star Mag. Go to our website for prep coverage, basketball rankings every week. For more information, go to sportstarmag.com. And Kevin Lincoln for mayor. Stockton's mayoral candidate Kevin Lincoln would like you to take this opportunity to congratulate all of tonight's outstanding players. Kevin believes all of Stockton High's school athletics represent some of the best and brightest of our city has to offer. He would like to thank you for your spirit, hard work, and dedication. Win or lose, you all make Stockton proud. We'll be back with more here after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
All right, Levi, the score is 28-18. It's a 10-point game. What do you think St. Mary's needs to do to get back into this game?
St. Mary's has hit 4 3-pointers in the first half so far. I think they need to stick with that because number 20, Lasik, for New Hope has blocked 3 already. So they just really need to stick to that 3-point ball because if they get inside, they're not going to really be able to do anything. They've hit more 3-pointers, 4 in fact, over 2-pointers, which is 3, and they need to do better at the free throw line.
I think on the New Hope side, you said it, Helena Lasik is killing it. She's pretty dominant right now, 14 points, at least 3 blocks. I think what's working for New Hope is their defense, and they just need to carry that momentum into the second half. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a great second half because New Hope was outscoring St. Mary's 10-0 near the end of the first quarter, but then St. Mary's came back with 4 straight and opened the second quarter with a basket.
We'll see what happens. Back to you.
Our halftime report from game number 1 of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. And you're right now, Helena Lasik, 14 points, unofficially 3 blocks, and I would say probably 8 rebounds. Didn't keep track of that stats. But we know she has 14 points and 3 blocks here in the first half, making her claim to be the NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game. We'll have an interview with our Player of the Game at the end of the game here this afternoon as both teams come back onto the court and get set for the start of the second half. Here our score, again, 28-18 in favor of New Hope Academy. St. Mary's, though, gets the ball to start the second half here. Problem with the clock there, didn't get reset back to 8 minutes. So we'll try that again here as we get set again to start the second half of play. Both teams with the original starters in the lineup here as we start the third quarter. Drive back to the basket, but the ball is stripped away by New Hope Academy. Quickly, they go right back to Lasik, and she delivers again there as she picks up her 16th points. So 1 possession, 2 more points for Lasik as St. Mary's gets another 3-point shot to fall by Santos. So just as Levi and Rihanna were talking about, New Hope going down low and St. Mary's shooting threes. Lasik, pump fake, shot up, and it goes again. Nice 12-foot shot there by Lasik. Pressure on the ball creates a turnover by Callie Cage, and she lays it up and in for New Hope Academy. Largest lead of the night here, 13 points. St. Mary's quickly. Fields with the shot, but it's partially deflected by Lasik. Bernie with the basket for New Hope Academy. Now stretches the lead to 15 as we have a turnover, and Bernay, layup shot too small. But again, St. Mary's turns the ball over. Reynolds over to Bernay, and she's fouled on the drive as we see Bernay feed, or getting the layup rather, on the replay, and we have a timeout called on the court by St. Mary's, a full timeout. We'll be back with more after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming.
We're back here as Bernay steps to the free throw line, shooting her first of the 2 free throw attempts. First one rolls over the front of the rim, rattles in. Second free throw up and good for Bernay, as the lead increases to 17 here is our first game of the afternoon here in the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase. First game of 5 more left to go here from St. Mary's High School. Santos drives, called for the travel. Again, 4 more games to go here tonight from St. Mary's High School, and you can catch them all live for free here on NorCal Sports TV or on demand anytime at our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search NorCal Sports TV. Find all of the latest action. 5:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, St. Mary's called for a travel. Players get a little too close there, trying to step away from each other. Creates problems on the passing lanes and ends up in a turnover for St. Mary's. Lasik, ball on the left block. Now she gets over to three-point shot by Cage. Goes or not. St. Mary's quickly down court. Might have got away with another travel there as Bomar gets the shot away. No good. Lasik has the rebound taken away by Santos. Santos working on the baseline there, has her pass almost intercepted. And then we got a travel called by Reynolds. Turn the ball back over to New Hope Academy. Cameron Fields had the ball, went to the ground, rolled around, and had the travel called against her. New Hope Academy back down court quickly. Lasik, 14-foot shot, short. Goes off the front rim, no good. St. Mary's comes away with it, and St. Mary's on the run. Batista working, looking for some teammate. Gets it over. Santos works it around the wing to Marjan. Marjan shot, no good. Rebound, though, comes off to Fields and has her pass intercepted by Bernay. Bernay intercepts another St. Mary's pass. Another turnover by the Rams. And they're going to slow things down and work clock here when they have a lead with 4:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Entry pass to Lasik. Lasik short again. 2 shots in a row now. Lasik short on the shots. Checking into for St. Mary's for the first time tonight. Actually, second time. Ashante Patterson replacing Fields. Lasik, one step, comes across the lane, lays it up and in. Foul called on Tony McCrae. Here's another look at that inbound play by Lasik as she gets the ball. One step, lays it up and in for New Hope Academy. Now she's going to take a break as Malaya Bite comes in for her. Fight for the rebound. Comes off to Electra Allenbert. Allenbert with the rebound. She's fouled on the play by St. Mary's. Allenbert will inbound the ball for New Hope Academy here. St. Mary's again, little 2-2-1 pressure. Now almost strips the ball out of the hands of Allenbert. Allenbert feeds Bike down low, and as the ball comes off her hands, taken away by St. Mary's. Bomar over to Swickard. Working around the outside, looking for a three-point shot. St. Mary's is Santos, ball fake. Now hesitation comes back, working around the outside. Three-point shot up by Batista is good. Nice job there by St. Mary's, working the ball around and finding the shot that they wanted. On the other end, though, Madison Bernay hits, giving New Hope Academy a 42-24 lead. And now Electra Allenbert blocks the shot of the St. Mary's Patterson. And Fields checks back in for Patterson. As you see a replay of the block shot by Allenbert. Now a turnover on the inbound. Bernay over to Margon. Margon fouled.
He's telling me to zoom in.
Going to the free throw line. Margon had 2 points in the first half, both from the free throw line late in the second quarter. This time the free throw rattles around and won't fall. Second free throw also no good. Entry pass or lob pass there for St. Mary's is intercepted, giving the ball back to New Hope Academy. Bike shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Swickard for St. Mary's. She gets it over to Bautista, but she's called for a carry. Checking back in for St. Mary's is Orsine for Swickard. 1:55 left to go here in the third quarter. New Hope Academy shot short by Bernay. Goes out of bounds. Bautista brings the ball up for St. Mary's. New Hope not pressuring this time. Santos baseline drive over to Fields. Fields lays it up and in. Nice touch pass there by Santos over to Fields for St. Mary's. Now Fields with an interception. Working one-on-one against Cage. And there's a foul called. See the Santos touch pass over to Fields for the layup. And there was no foul called on the play, just out of bounds. My fault. Santos gets it back over to Bomar, who gets a shot up and goes. 4 points in a row there for St. Mary's as they work to cut into the lead here by New Hope Academy. 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Bernache, 17-footers, comes off to Cage. Cage drive. Fields with the rebound for St. Mary's, and then she's fouled by Allenbert. Here's Santos getting the ball over to Bomar. And Bomar with the jump shot for St. Mary's. St. Mary's scored the last 4 points. And now we're under 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Checking back into the game for New Hope Academy and Helen Lasik. Lasik unofficially 20 points on the evening for New Hope Academy. 41 seconds left to go. New shot clock. St. Mary's takes it in. Batista drive. And she's fouled on the play by number 5, Madison Bernay. Her third, fourth team foul. Batista going to the line here for 2 free throws. First one up and good. Batista with a chance here to cut this down to a 12-point lead here, and as she hits the second one, and she does. So 31.8 left to go here in the third quarter. Just a 1.8 second difference in the game clock, shot clock. 12-point lead for New Hope Academy. Pass goes down to Bayek, but she travels. Pass by McCray was at the feet of Bayek. Bayek went down to try and recover it and traveled. So St. Mary's again a chance to cut the lead down to possible single digits here. The field shot is a little strong, comes off. The rebound to Reynolds. Reynolds racing down court, throws it up and doesn't go. And Fields comes away with the rebound for St. Mary's. St. Mary's 3-point shot as the buzzer goes off is no good. And we're at the end of the third quarter. Our score 42-30 here live from St. Mary's High School. I'll remind you this broadcast of St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you in part by Recruiting Boost Athletic College Placement Services, Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The NCSTV Summer Basketball Camp, a 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders. The girls' camp, July 7th through 11th, 2020. Register now with a $99 deposit and earn $100 off camp enrollment. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/camp for all the details. Education Solutions, providing test prep for ACT, SAT, GRE, LSAT, and other standardized testing. Visit YourEdSolutions.com for details. Kevin Mayer for Mayor. The 4th annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games returns April 5th, 2020. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games, related and recaps from previous years. StraightSports.com for more information. For your custom uniforms, go to StraightSports.com for more information. Sports Star Mag. Go to our website for prep sports coverage. Basketball rankings every week. SportsStarMag.com for more information. So as we get set to start the fourth quarter here, our score, New Hope Academy 42, St. Mary's 30. Nice job there by St. Mary's scoring the last 8 points, cutting the lead down to 12. But quickly, Madison Bernay opens the fourth quarter with a basket there for New Hope Academy. Drive, shot, no good, as it was out of bounds. Last touch by New Hope Academy. St. Mary's inbound comes off the hands of Fields and goes out of bounds. Reynolds set to inbound for New Hope Academy. Gets it over to McCray. Reynolds tries to feed Lasik, but the pass is knocked away by Fields. However, Cage has it now for New Hope Academy. And then St. Mary's gets the ball back with Bomar, able to steal it over to Santos. Santos drives, kicks it over to Fields. Fields layup attempt off the glass is too strong, and Lasik is there to clean it up for New Hope Academy. Quickly down court, Reynolds over to Bernay, and she puts it in for New Hope Academy. Now Bautista works it around the outside for St. Mary's, and she's fouled on the play by Layla Reynolds. That's the 5th team foul here in the second half by New Hope Academy. As you see Reynolds setting up Bernay for the basket last time down. Fields off the glass. Up and good for St. Mary's. So right now St. Mary's kind of hanging around. They're down by 14. Shown spurts here in the second half. 3-point shot up and good for McCray. And that's going to prompt a quick timeout by St. Mary's head coach Regina Camera. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. And we're back here live on NorCal Sports TV. Game 1 of Day 1 of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase, featuring St. Mary's Rams versus the New Hope Academy Tigers. New Hope Academy up 49-32 over St. Mary's here. St. Mary's inbounds the ball. Three-point shot on the way, too strong. Rebound comes off to Bernay for New Hope Academy. Bernay running shot, no good. Tipped over to Reynolds. Reynolds has a shot blocked by Fields. And then we have a jump ball situation, giving the ball back to St. Mary's. So nice defensive possession there by St. Mary's. Block shot by Fields. Keeps the score 49-32. Oh, now they're going to correction on the alternate possession. They're going to go to New Hope Academy. Inbound comes to Lasik. Lasik, little jump hook, no good. Rebound, Reynolds. Her shot is no good as well, but she draws a foul. Foul called on Deandra Bomar. Her second, team 4. Reynolds at the free throw line here. First one up and good for Layla Reynolds. Second free throw up, back iron, front iron, then rattles off. Rebound comes to Santos. Santos quickly up court, has her pass tipped out of bounds by Callie Cage. St. Mary's looking to inbound, has the ball intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds one-on-one with Santos. Drives baseline, short. Santos comes away with it for St. Mary's. Omar over Batista and Santos, the main ball carriers for the Rams. Rebound, Fields. Fields has the shot blocked, though, by Lasik. And the New Hope Academy runs with it. Reynolds lays it up and in for the Tigers. back to a 20-point lead here as the ball goes off Santos' leg, and then it's tipped and goes out of bounds. Maintain St. Mary's ball. Nice job there by Lasik trying to get it before it goes out of bounds, as we see the replay of Reynolds' layup, last time down for New Hope Academy. St. Mary's set to inbound. Gets it out to Santos. 3-point shot up and rattles around. No. Lasik with the rebound. Bernay has her pass intercepted by St. Mary's. So St. Mary's picks up the defensive intensity here, but down by 20 with 5 minutes left to go. Shot up, no good by Batista. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by New Hope Academy, as it went off the hands of Electra Allenbert. Batista shot, too long, rebound comes off to Lasik. And then Lasik is fouled by St. Mary's DeAndre Bomari. Each team now has 5 free fouls here in the second half. Pass intercepted by Santos. Santos going 1-on-2. Pulls up, gets it over to Para. Para, 3-point shot short. Cage with the rebound, and they're off running for New Hope. Gets it over to Margon, and she lays it up and in for New Hope Academy. Para, 3-point shot again short. Ball goes out of bounds. Wow. Nice job there by Field to try and save it, but she stepped out of bounds. As we see the replay of Margon drive and laying it up and off the glass for New Hope Academy. Margon, 3-point shot short. Rebound comes off to Para. Actually, that's Patterson. Patterson layup too hard off the glass, but the pass is intercepted by Batista. Back to Batista, 3-point shot up. No good. Rebound by Allenbert for New Hope Academy. 3:35 left to go now as New Hope slows things down and gets set in their half-court offense. Patterson with another steal for St. Mary's. Gives it to Santos. Santos layup a little too hard as it comes off the glass. New Hope Academy again working around, gives it down low to Allenbert. Allenbert's shot is tipped. Goes out of bounds by the baseline, and it'll maintain New Hope Academy ball. Don't forget to stay tuned after the game as we have an interview with our NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game. Who will that be? We'll have to stay tuned and find out after the game, as we have 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Caitlin Mitchell checking in for St. Mary's. Batista with the ball for St. Mary's. Guarded by Margon. Works it around. Bomar drives. Foul on the play. DeAndre Bomar with the drive for St. Mary's, as we see the replay of it here. And she's fouled on the drive by Nyla Bike. They call it non-shooting foul, so it'll be 1-1 for St. Mary's. Bomar, free throw. Too long. Rebound comes off to Allenbert for New Hope Academy, and she's doubled, and then she travels. So double team there by St. Mary's creates a turnover for the Tigers, and give the ball back to the Rams of St. Mary's. Batista cross-court pass, three-point shot on the way by Pedrucci is good. Anna Pedrucci with the three-point shot for St. Mary's. That's her second of the night. She hit one in the second quarter as well. Now interception by Bomar. Bomar's shot is blocked by Allenbert. Inbound, out of bounds play for St. Mary's here. Batista gets it. Top of the court now up to Bomar. It has her pass intercepted by Reynolds. Reynolds, one on none, layup up and good for Layla Reynolds for New Hope Academy. Now, pass it's intercepted by Morgan. Morgan lays it up and in. 4 quick points there for the Tigers. Another interception by Reynolds. Reynolds all alone. She'll take her time, lay it up and in. 6 points in a row now for New Hope Academy. All created by the defensive end. Pressure by the Tigers. Batista, three-point shot up, off to the right. Rebound comes off to New Hope. They're in no hurry here as they walk the ball up the court. St. Mary's tries a trap. New Hope working around. Ball goes down to Reynolds. Reynolds at the right block just shoots it up off the glass and in. And we have 1:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And Coach Regina Camara takes a timeout for St. Mary's, a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. .102 left to go here in the fourth quarter. St. Mary's down 62-35. Have possession here in the first game of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase here live from St. Mary's High School. Batista spins, gets the ball over to Santos. Santos with the drive, back over to Batista. Entry pass down to Swickford. And the jump ball is called. Possession area stays with the Rams. So they're going to have 3 seconds on the shot clock here to get a shot up. Santos to inbound for St. Mary's. Gets the ball over to Janessa Tabios. And then the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. So New Hope Academy will have it here. 34.5 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bernay dribbles it around. It's New Hope working around the outside. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Santos of St. Mary's. 22.1 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 18 on the shot clock. 62-35 our score here. Cage working around the outside. Ball goes down low to Nyla Bike. Bike back outside to Bernay. St. Mary's intercepts the pass by Para. Para over to Santos. Santos. Last second desperation heave is no good. And we'll be back with our NCS TV summer camp player of the game after this. We're back here live from Stockton, California, as Rihanna Dizon works on getting our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game. Looks like she's almost ready for that interview, as she's tracking down our NCS TV Summer Camp Basketball Player of the Game.
All right, I'm here with the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp Player of the Game, all the way from Maryland and New Hope Academy, Helena Lasik. Helena, you showed versatility, if anything, today. I think you ended with 20 points, at least 8 blocks, at least 10 rebounds. What was your mentality like coming into this game tonight?
I was just trying to contribute to my team and dominate.
What can you tell me is your role on the team?
To be a leader. I'm preparing for varsity next year, so I'm just really trying to guide our team.
Now, what's something about your game that you take the most pride in?
I think just finishing my moves and rebounding. I really like to be able to be strong, especially against girls that are smaller than me.
Well, we definitely saw that today. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, Rihanna, thank you for that interview with our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game. Again, Helena Lasik, 20 points, 8 blocks, and more than 10 rebounds in the game. As we wrap up game number 1 from the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase with our final score 62-35, New Hope Academy over the St. Mary's JV. Don't forget to join us later on as more exciting games are on the schedule here for tonight and tomorrow, as well as Monday. And you can catch all of them live here on NorCal Sports TV. For the crew, Rihanna Dezon, Levi Flores, and the director, Dion I'm Jeremy Hurtado. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here back later on this afternoon on NorCal Sports TV.